Welcome, this is techvid.net with your host iTech63 once again, and today we are going to be looking at a promised tutorial on Camtasia Studio. Okay, so if I just open up my Camtasia Studio here, this is the open page. So first of all, what is this tutorial about, and who is it for? It's for anyone who has a PC and is looking to start a tutorial channel on YouTube or start making tutorials really. And this is the best piece of software you can use in my mind, because you can create it in HD or any other preset format. It is best quality and honestly it's got the best functionality. Okay, so first of all, over here it has the tab menus. There is up here record to screen and record PowerPoint. This function here will only be available if you have PowerPoint, of course. Okay, so first of all we are adding in our media. So just go over to add and import media, and here this is where you import your camrec file, what you have already recorded. The problem with Camtasia Studio, as I found, is you can only import it, well, the best file really. Not all files can get imported into Camtasia Studio, which is a bit of a shame, but it's okay still. As you can see, this is a .camrec, as I've recorded it on my using Camtasia Studio. So I'll just drag this. So you just click it and drag down to your timeline down here. A project settings box will appear now. Up here is your preset drop down menu. I always have my recording dimension unless I am putting it onto my website, and if I'm putting it onto my website I usually have about a 420 by 360. And what I always do, because my video dimension is 1440 by 890, that's my original size setting, I always select this checkbox, keep aspect ratio. This is to enable the function of keeping the size, the actual full screen, even though the file size has shrunk. And down here, if you have a small file, a small video size, then you will need to this option will be available. If it's a large one like this, as you notice, it is not available, it's not optional. So just go back to my custom, as that is the last details I inserted. Select this and go down to change the video dimensions, unless you want auto pan that creates it smart focuses, it's called, as it automatically creates zoom and pan keyframes, as it says here. So now I can just select OK, and as you can see it's too small, but I just want it to be my recording dimension, and I'll keep my aspect ratio, hit OK, and as you can see it takes up the full screen now. Okay, so now we're going to get to the editing tips and hints. The first one would be zoom and pan. This is very cool. It's over, let me just show you, it's over in the edit section. It's just called zoom in pan. Over here, this box will appear down the side. In other tutorials you may have seen the tilt effect, as you can see in my key stage. It's been tilted. That is, the way to get this is go on the zoom and pan. If you scroll down, there is the function saying advanced. Click on that option, scroll down, and here it says tilt. You can slide this little slider option across as much as you want and as little as you want. When I have it like this, as you notice, some of it gets missed off. That is because it tries to fit it all in, but it can't. So if you just if you make it a bit smaller now, you can just zoom in a bit more over to here. No, so yeah, that's the tilt effect. Okay, so now that's been finished. As you can see, I don't want it like that. So down here it says zoom. It has a little box, a little angle, diamond shape, and you just double click this. Now this will appear. Now I can change the size to anything I want and any position I want. And yeah, that looks cool. Okay, so now up here it says finished. You can just select finished. Now we can insert a callout. So edit callouts. Now select the add a callout function here, and here is the type presets. And for now I am going to show you the blur callout. This is pretty good, as you can see it blurs out the details. You can't really change this. You can not really anyway. You can't really do much with this, as it's a single function feature, but it can be pretty effective if you're trying to hide important details. There is also a spotlight function in it, where it darkens out the behind layer and brightens up, turns the lights on the selected layer. You can't really edit, we can't edit this either at all, so you can just go finished if you want that. And if I just play it through now, it starts off here down on my timeline. So if I just play, you can play it if you want. Let's just see. As you can see, it just does that right at the end, because that's where I've put it. Okay, you can also have zoom and pan. Oh yeah, I've already shown you that. You don't have to tilt it when you use zoom and pan function, but you can if you want. Next we are just going to go up to the produce video as. Okay, this is to render your video. You don't need to do anything here because you've already selected your file format, well the size, preset size, and here is where you select the format. So I usually have it in .mov, as that's in QuickTime and it's usually best quality. If you're uploading it to YouTube though, I do recommend using the Flash one, as it uploads fastest and it does have quite good quality. So I can just select next. If you're using the Flash one, be aware you must select a template. If you have hotspots in it, you cannot use the no controls template. Just a heads up. Now go to next. Here is your watermark options. In my next tutorial I will show you how to create a watermark in Fireworks for your Camtasia Studio videos. Now we can just go next. And here you just select your video destination and the title name, select finish, and as you can see it is rendering the project. It shouldn't take too long, but I will pause the video and come back in a second. Okay, so it has just completed now. Another tip with Camtasia Studio, this will appear if you are using the Flash footage. It will work if I just select the if I just select the play button here. As you can see, it goes full size, and you can just select finish. Tip with Camtasia Studio: when you are recording your screen here, if you wish to pause it, just hit F9. That is F9 on your keyboard. And if you are looking to stop the video, just hit F10 on your keyboard. So that is basically it. Please check out my next tutorials and keep updated for my new website, which will be called techvid.net, and that will be online shortly. So I'm iTech63, and I'll see you next time.